So yesterday I bought a hot hatch and I'm really excited. And today I bought a hot hatch.
What?
What? Hello everyone and welcome back to the Auto Alex podcast. This is now series 2, episode 6. Rory, you all right?
Yeah, all good.
What's going on? Oh, sorry if I jumped the gun a little bit.
No.
If anyone's wondering, he's got half a sausage roll hanging
He
out.
does. He does. Anyway, hello and welcome back to the Auto Alex podcast, home of automotive financial mistakes, our life in cars, weekly car hunts, car news, and interviews with special guests. Got lots of saliva in my mouth. Maybe it's
You need a
watching,
sausage.
Before we get into things, right, a massive hello to every one of you who listens, including truck drivers, the police force, people traveling, and now, you're going to like this, now a man called Greg who has sent in literally the best video that I've ever seen in my life. And I've watched a lot of videos.
Me too.
Yes, you have.
I can't, sorry.
Right. Everyone, gather in and watch this video. There is a man in an aeroplane, not just any aeroplane. What does that look like? What are these?
Oh my God. That is the red arrows.
That is the red. Is that the red arrows, actually?
That's the red arrows.
Right, I'm going to play this. Wait. Oh my God.
No
He
way.
is holding his phone up to the camera, and this looks like a Red Arrows camera, and the Auto Alex podcast is playing while he is flying that aeroplane.
Fair play.
He might be a passenger.
Oh, he's probably a passenger, actually. Yeah, he probably would be a passenger. Yeah, because it looks like he's at the back. But the Red Arrows listen to the Auto Alex podcast. That is the coolest thing ever.
That's the coolest video I've ever seen.
It is, yeah. And he does like the cool little, with the
thing, yeah.
What would you call it? How do you describe it?
The
for
phone.
people?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but dude, that's so
that's
cool.
right, man.
He's
I
doing
don't
that,
think
but he
that's
actually
what that
looks
is.
like an
No,
absolute
it's-
don. Anyway, you join Rory, Taylor and I where we'll discuss what we've been up to. We'll argue over who has chosen the best hot hatch with a budget of £7,500 in this week's Find of the Week. Rory will deliver the latest news and we'll answer a dog-related keep or quit. We're not answering.
Dog?
Yeah. The dog
can't-
hasn't sent it in. And we're not deciding on whether the man needs to get rid of the dog.
Oh, okay.
It's
I was
dog
worried about
related.
that.
It's
Okay,
car
yeah,
related,
it's fine,
dog
it's
related.
fine.
But before all of that, what have we been up to? Can I start?
Yeah.
Go on,
Can I
then.
start?
Are you excited about
I'm
something?
very excited
Ryan?
about something. So last week, right, I got a Honda Monkey.
Yeah.
I rode my Honda Monkey to Bruggers,
Bruggers.
aka Bruges in Belgium.
Thanks for the invite.
No, sorry, there's only one seat. There's
You
only
could
one
have got
seat
me on the
Monkey.
back of that.
I could have done, or you could have been front ways and we could have just been staring at each other the whole way. I rode it all the way to Bruges because I was racing Jack Joy from All the Gear. He was doing public transport. And we went to our favourite restaurant, Ribs and Beer, and we raced there. And you'll have to find out who won.
I'm really jealous of that. I like
It was
ribs and beer.
it was actually the best meal I've
So
ever had
good.
there. Yeah. And were you there? No, you weren't there. No, that's
Why
fine.
are you looking like that, Rory?
What?
You look like you're about to say something.
Well, the loser had to eat a salad and have some water.
Odd. I would have
Yeah,
been
soft
furious.
drinks
So-
and a salad and ribs
So
and beer.
is Alex just being really sarcastic, or is he not? We don't know.
No, we don't know. Me?
Yeah.
Sarcastic? Never.
The thing is, I wasn't on this trip, so even I don't know what the outcome was of it.
No, you don't, do you?
I don't know.
Oh, does it look like I've been eating salad?
No. No, it
Well,
doesn't.
there's your clue. Also, last weekend, knife making. I made a knife. You call that a
I
knife?
saw that. That's not very cool.
Yeah, it was so cool. So Gareth actually got me a knife making course for my 40th birthday. And then his wife got him a knife making course for his 41st birthday. So we did the knife making course together in Oxford at a place called Blackberry Forge, where you literally forge your own knives and you smash them with the hammers and you shape them with the hammers and you put them in the fire.
That's nice.
And then you just, it's so good. It was so good. Like really amazing stuff. If you're looking for like a good birthday present for someone, and if that someone likes cutting stuff, not people, like food and stuff, then get them a knife making course. Really, really, really
That's great, yeah.
recommend. And also, I've bought a hot hatch.
What?
Have you bought a hot?
Yeah. Well, we went and picked it up yesterday, didn't we?
Oh, I forgot about
Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot it was a
Yeah.
hatch.
So
but yeah.
yesterday I bought a hot hatch and I'm really excited. And today I bought a hot hatch.
What?
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 What hot hat?
Oh
You bought the car you sent me last night.
Rory. Rory.
Oh, what have you
Rory,
done?
Rory.
Hang on a
What
minute.
have you done?
bought the
Hold
car
on.
you sent me
Hold
last
on.
night?
Hold
'Cause
on. Hold
I
on.
got-
What have you
Hold on.
done?
Just for context, I got home at about 11 o'clock last night.
Yeah.
And very unusual. I got a text of a car that you sent me and you said, what do you think of this? I was like, oh my God, that's amazing.
Yep.
Ring them tomorrow. Have you actually rung them?
Oh, he's bought it.
What is it? What is it? Tell everyone what I've bought.
Oh my God, it's a Clio Williams.
It is a Clio Williams. I bought a Clio Williams.
Yes.
This morning,
That is so cool.
while I was getting an MOT, I phoned a man called Tim and I said, is it still available? And he said, yes. I have to give a huge, and I mean huge shout out to someone on Instagram whose Instagram handle is Street Automotive UK, who last night sent me the link to Renault Clio Williams 2 on eBay. So Renault Clio Williams is a 90s hot hatch, 2-litre, gold wheels, blue paintwork. You'll know it instantly. Anyway, this Clio Williams is on eBay.
Oh my goodness, it was so cheap.
For £4,000 in good condition.
But have you actually bought it yet?
I've done a deal with him, yeah.
No, it does need quite a bit of work, doesn't it?
It needs a lot of work. It needs loads of work. It needs loads of work. In good condition, these are like low mileage as well, £25,000-30,000.
They're worth a lot.
Crashed ones in good condition with lowish mileage go for about 13 to 15.
Yeah.
This is up for £4,000.
What?
£4,000.
Why?
I phoned him up and I said, is it still available? He was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And he just told me about it. And I told him about me and what I do. He had no idea about YouTube. He's a few years older than me, but he doesn't live on YouTube. And I was like, I want to restore it. I want to buy it. I've had a hankering for a Clio Williams. I don't know why, but I need to scratch that itch. And a £4,000 Clio Williams, it is Cat C written off, but that's fine.
Oh, there's the catch.
And it needs a lot of work.
Yeah.
It needs sills, it needs this, it needs that, but the interior looks pretty good.
What number is it? Because they're all numbered.
So this is, I don't know what number it is. It's a phase 2. That's all I know. The details are very, very light on eBay. But he said, I said, I just want to give you full asking. He was like, okay, cool. Let's do a deal.
You know what that means, don't you?
That means that we need to go out.
Because we've both got cool French hot hatches now.
Yes.
And we need to go out in them.
Yes.
And express our joy for the French hot hatch.
We do.
You know, obviously, that car, it's Cat C.
Yeah.
It's already, it needs a lot of work, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Are you going to keep the original engine?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm going to keep it
I think
original.
you should.
Yeah,
It'd be cool
100%.
to put maybe some ITBs on it.
ITBs on it, yeah. It's done 136,000 miles.
What if there was another engine going that you could put in it?
Like what?
Like what?
Oh, let's theoretically say we were going to get a 182 that was going to be coming to our unit soon.
Are we?
Yeah.
Why?
I think Ben might be getting rid of his.
Oh, really?
But
Yeah.
Ben's is mint. That's worth quite a lot.
No, it's not. No.
Is it?
No.
I don't know.
But if there was a 182 engine going, would you put a 182 engine in it?
I don't know. I'd have to drive it.
Let's see what that engine's like.
Yeah.
If it's good, we'll keep it.
Yeah.
If it's not,
Yeah.
we'll pop it in the bin.
I would quite like to keep it original, honestly.
Okay.
I think with that car, OEM plus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because it's such a collector's item.
OEM the engine.
All right, just give me a chance. I haven't even got it yet.
Where is it?
Stoke.
When are we getting it? Now?
Maybe after Food and Fuel.
Tonight?
On the weekend.
Tonight?
No,
today.
I need to go home.
Today.
I got home last
Now.
night at 10:30.
Where?
And I can't miss.
Where?
Yeah, exactly.
Where?
This is what I missed out on. So I need to go home and I need to see my daughter and my wife. But I've done a deal and he was like, "Are you 100% having it?" I'm like, "I'm 100%."
I'm really excited.
I am
about that.
so excited. You don't get Clio Williams for like under 10 grand. Even
No.
crashed ones. And this one, he knows exactly what he's got. He's had it for years. He wanted to restore it. He's not going to do it. It's not had an MOT since 2010.
Is it?
Go on.
Is it high mileage?
No, it's not even that much. 136k.
So it's just crashed and rusty. It's not crashed, rusty, and high mileage.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
nice.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a good
so
one.
it was MOT'd and then in 2010, and then it looks like it was immediately crashed. Apparently, the man who owned it
Did the MOT tester crash?
I think his girlfriend or partner or something reversed it into a pole, so the rear hatch is completely dented.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's not like, oh my god, I had a massive crash into a tree. It's literally I've reversed it.
But
The
that's now
bumpers-
been fixed.
It's not been fixed. No.
Oh.
So yeah, it all needs to be fixed.
Oh,
But-
so it still has the crash
yeah,
damage?
yeah. It comes with a rear hatch, and look, if you have a look at this picture,
The only thing with those is,
Yeah.
same as the 205,
Yeah.
because the boot floor is really flat,
Yeah.
they crease really easily,
Okay.
like really easily.
well, we'll just hammer it back.
We'll check that, but it is repairable.
Okay, yeah. Well, if
So-
if it's whatever.
It's weird
cracked or
though. So
anything,
so
then-
basically, the damage is just to the right of the left tail cluster,
yeah.
but the exhaust is also just below there, and so is the bumper. So It must have had to have been something leaning over like this,
Yeah.
because otherwise it would have absolutely annihilated the exhaust and rear bumper.
Potentially, yeah.
It was one of those things in a multi-story car park. You know those when you back into space, you got the bit on the wall that sticks out. I bet it's something like that.
Yeah.
But I am now the proud owner of a Clio Williams. I don't know what condition it's in. I've got a video of it starting, and yeah.
So have you paid the man?
No, not yet.
Okay.
No.
So he's this.
We've
isn't-
done a deal. No, he seems a good guy.
Okay.
He seems a good guy. So
Nice.
that's that done. So yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fair play.
Oh, I feel so good now.
That's very cool. What you been up to, Rory?
So I took my 330i out for a lovely drive.
How did that go?
My supercharged one's really nice.
Is it still slow? Another brake's still a bit shit.
Because you said that
it's lovely.
Where is
I
it? Why have
stopped
you not
off at a
been
Toby
using it?
Carvery.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's not like you. You don't like Toby Carveries.
Does anyone
I
like
just
Toby
I really
Carvery?
I really had a craving for one.
What, by
but that's-
yourself?
Yeah, just
You
by
went to
myself.
Toby Carvery by yourself?
Yeah, after work, after a late day of work.
That
Yeah.
sounds odd.
That's very unlike you, Rory.
Why would
Was
you
it
do
for
that?
a prolonged period of time by any chance?
Do you know what? I'm still there.
Are you?
Yeah.
In spirit? Are you still eating there in spirit?
No, my car is still there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, did you have a Toby Carvery and the food was so good you walked home?
That's what it was.
You're like, I'm so satisfied.
Well, it's like a buffet sort of thing.
Yeah.
I was just going up there and I just went,
Yeah.
how much can I store in the back of my car?
Uh-huh.
And they just loaded it up. I'm just taking it little bit by
Ah.
So your E46 is full of
mashed
cold,
potato
cold vegetables.
and Yorkshires.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's broken, isn't it?
Yes, it
Okay.
is. Yeah.
What happened, Rory?
So I got to the unit,
Yeah.
and this was after I took it to Landau, and at Landau, I thought it felt a bit slower than it usually did.
Well, why would you say that? Is it because I
It's
beat
'cause
it with a Yeti?
It's because the Yeti beat it.
It's
yeah.
faster, isn't it? Yeah.
And then I thought I'd bother to actually look at the AFR gauge on the way here, so the air to fuel ratio gauge. And because mine's been supercharged, it's not a normal car. It's had a lot of work done to it, modified, blah blah blah, all that stuff. And turns out it was running at between 17 to 19 on the air to fuel ratio. Which Taylor, if you'll explain, that's bad.
Isn't it like 10 to 1 or something you want?
So what ideal is 14 to 1. So
14 to 1,
14
okay, yeah.
parts of air to
Yeah.
1 part of fuel.
Mhm.
That is sort of blowy uppy territory.
So why has this happened?
So I can only assume it's not because it wasn't like that before.
Yeah.
So I can only assume that the fuel pump or the fuel filter is blocked, or the fuel
Uh-huh.
pump's on the way out.
Yeah.
Because that's why it's running so lean. But it was then started to go into stupid numbers where it was saying it was running at 22.4, which is the max the gauge will go to.
That's not good.
And then me and Edwin and Will, we were all looking at it going like, maybe the gauge is faulty. It's got to be a faulty gauge, maybe.
Yeah. Just drive through it.
And then anyway, I decided to drive it home because I
Okay.
thought, maybe
It might clear.
Yeah, it might clear.
Just after a good run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't clear,
Ah.
and now it started misfiring horribly.
Ah.
And I lost all power.
Mm.
And
What little power you had.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think I'm still waiting. It's still at the Toby Carvery at the moment, so I'm waiting for it to be collected at the moment, which it might be being delivered today, hopefully.
Yeah.
I think it might have melted some stuff inside the engine.
Are you saying you might need a new engine?
New refurb,
Because
it's the same thing.
because
We've
right,
got a Clio 182.
I've heard of a Clio 182 engine going spare. You won't put a Clio 182 engine in a BMW.
No, you're right. I won't. No.
Well, we need to get it. Look, we need when it gets back. We need to compression test it first.
Yeah.
If it's all right, we'll put a fuel pump and a fuel filter on it,
Which
and
I've
then
ordered because
it'll need anyway. And then
yeah.
we'll see if it'll go again. If not, we'll need to put a lump in it.
So Taylor, what happens when the air fuel ratio is completely out of whack? When there's way too much air?
So if it runs rich, you runs too rich, you foul up your plugs.
Yeah.
So they foul up. You get like black soot on your plugs.
Because the fuel
Worst.
isn't burning quickly enough, is it?
No, there's too much of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Worst case, it will actually wash your bores. So in your cylinders, when your piston goes up and down, there's always a layer of oil on
Yeah.
the bore and it lubricates the piston rings. If there's too much petrol, it'll actually wash that oil away.
Yeah.
Your piston rings will be metal on metal on your bore and you'll score the bores.
Okay.
And it will burn a lot of oil. You get a lot of blue smoke.
Yeah.
If it's really lean, your cylinder actually gets too hot. So petrol actually cools down your cylinder, believe it or not. It gets too hot. And which is what happened to my Mini in
Oh
Germany.
yeah.
The combustion combustion chamber goes white,
Yep.
and you melt the edges of the valves and the edges of the pistons.
Okay. Interesting.
So it gets too hot in there, basically.
And that's what you've done, Rory.
We're not sure.
Okay.
I don't know. Bruno did tell me, because Bruno did all the tuning on that car. He did say once it starts getting above 19, like 18, 19,
Boom.
which, no, he said that the car will then just start running really bad, but it won't have enough fuel. It won't have like enough power to actually cause any damage. But
Yeah. Well, it's all right because it didn't have much power to begin with.
no. So
A Yeti's faster.
look, we don't know whether it was already. I suspect it was already on its way out. By then.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else, Rory?
Me and Taylor,
Yes.
we took our classic cars out.
Oh, we've had a right laugh.
You
Yeah.
took your grandfather clocks out.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went to, basically, we filmed a V2 episode where we've got them out of winter hibernation.
Yeah.
Turns out they don't like winter
No.
and they don't like not being
Strange
used.
that.
Mine was all right. Yours, because you left it outside.
yeah. Are you new to cars, Rory?
Yes. So yeah, I got it all ready. Took it. So I got it all ready, and it was basically needed a lot of work doing to it. I had Will down from Moss.
Yep.
Everyone will remember him from the guy with
Moss
the
has
mustache.
literally saved that car, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
And mine.
And
Yeah.
yours, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my MX-5. Phil's got loads of Moss bits on it as well.
And then we decided to take it to the pub, and I got to the pub, and all I could feel was like my eyes stinging,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, "Oh, what is going on here?"
I thought he had hay fever.
Yeah.
He looked terrible.
Had you been swimming the day
Yeah,
before?
I'd been swimming in fuel.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good.
So the car was running so rich that there was just so much fuel in the air around me that my eyes just started to sting and they were just all puffy and red.
Isn't it funny that both of his cars have got the exact opposite problem?
Yeah, that is true. Maybe you should take some fuel out of the Spitfire and put it in your E40.
Or why not put the fuel pump into the E46?
Yeah,
Swap
that'll
fuel
work.
pumps.
Yeah, that'll work. But it was really good taking them out, actually, because we've had
Nice.
this 2 weeks of sun and
Yeah.
you just don't really get much of a chance to use these cars.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we took it out. Yeah, had really good time.
Oh,
really
awesome.
good time.
Yeah. You came back just now from filming, a massive smile on your face.
Yeah, I really do like
I was
that
like,
car.
I don't think I've seen Rory this happy before.
And also, I spoke to Ty,
Yeah.
who is our paint guy
Yeah.
from Waltham Abbey Crash Repair.
Yep.
And basically, because I want to change the shade of red of it,
To Mazda Soul Red, you can say it.
I don't have to now have it red
Oh.
because I have to paint the inside of the engine bay, shuts and whatever.
I thought you wanted it red though.
I don't know now.
Oh.
We saw a purple one,
The original purple
So
colour.
the car
It
was
looked
originally
fantastic.
purple.
It looked fantastic.
and I don't know whether to now go purple.
If you go purple, then I can say that you copied me with the car that I bought recently for the Rare Car Challenge.
See, I do like that color of purple because I
He's copying me all the time. He wants to be me.
I think I would prefer more of a techno violet sort of purple
yeah.
rather than the original one that we saw
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah.
But like a dark purple.
Get Techno Violet. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, imagine
I tell you what, I could do it. Have you seen my trailer? That was Techno Violet. I had that made up in B&Q.
I don't know.
No, that was good. I roller painted that.
Does anyone want to buy a techno violet BMW 3 Series trailer?
Yeah, E46
Yeah.
trailer. Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
from the video, from the Carrot Cottage.
It needs some love.
It does.
And it'd be nice if someone actually used it.
Yeah, because I'm not going to sleep in that. I'm too old for that.
No, also, you're not going to have a tow bar on the back of your M3 Touring either.
No, probably not.
Because
Not anytime
as much
soon.
as you tried, it's
probably not
quite an
gonna happen.
impossible task
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah. Anything else you've been up to, Rory, except for stinging your eyes and breaking your BMW?
No, just a mower update.
Oh, yeah.
So
Uh-oh.
I basically, we've had to cut down a tree near where my mower sits.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And that has like the antenna next to it. So I had to remove the antenna.
Oh.
And this antenna is the thing that basically holds the GPS location of my property.
Sure.
So as soon as I remove this antenna,
Uh-huh.
and then even if I put it back near the same place, I now have to remap out my whole house again.
Oh, no.
So
Oh,
the
that's
mower's out of
terrible.
action for us for the time being. But I knew you'd be really gutted about that. So I
Well,
just
it's
thought-
lucky you've got lots of time on your hands because you don't really do much these days, do you? Just go out driving your classic clock and breaking cars. And...
Well, I'm just broken down. Yeah, I don't have any mode of transport at the moment. So
No,
yeah.
you don't have any mode of transport?
No. Well, my Jag's apparently falling apart according to Taylor.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's knocking.
Yeah.
And then
knocking
the
on
Range
the
Rover's
balls.
a Range Rover, so that's just pointless.
That's
Yeah.
knocking.
Defender, have you scrapped that yet?
No.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's a shame.
Do you want to say what we said yesterday?
I was going to say, I'd like
Ooh.
to touch on that.
Okay. All right. We'll touch away.
So
I'm ready.
you two had an agreement. We were in the car yesterday for quite a while because we were picking up your new hot hatch clock.
Yeah, from Clio.
And we had a discussion about Ultrace.
Yes.
And I asked the question, if we go, or when we go to Ultrace this year.
If you make it,
which
if you
I
actually
will,
tighten up your wheel bolts this time.
No, because my 6 Series is now working and I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
Whether
Wouldn't it be funny if
so-
it broke down?
Whether it makes
So-
it or not is another question.
I've got a title to this video, by the way.
Oh.
So it's the worst car road trip
Oh.
Brilliant.
series.
Great.
Okay.
Because
Are you admitting your car is the worst car?
look, I'm admitting it's probably not the best road trip car.
Okay. All right.
So I think you will all also admit yours, and I think Taylor has to admit his because it didn't even make a road trip last year.
Yeah, that was my
What,
fault.
are we taking those 3 cars?
Maybe he might have to take something more shitter.
Oh, come on. All right. So I asked the
He could
question.
take the Punto.
That's rude.
Oh my
That is
God.
shit. That is
rude.
really
Oh,
shit.
no,
that
rude.
won't make it.
Anyway, I asked the question, when
Yep.
we go to Ultrace this year,
Yeah.
what are you going to take?
Yeah.
And I don't know how we got onto the subject of it, but you said,
I basically said, if you take the Defender all the way to Ultrace, bearing in mind it's not a very good road trip car, I will shut up taking the piss out of that car. I will
Forever.
stop.
If
Forever.
if he makes it faultlessly.
Only if he makes it, yeah, yeah. By the time you get to Ultrace, because it burns so much oil, it will have given itself an oil change.
And I said, okay.
and then we moved on the conversation very
No.
quickly.
And I said,
Yes.
okay,
Okay.
only if you take Dell.
Del will make it. Del's Japanese, man. Del's cool.
To which you replied,
Fine. I would happily drive Del all the way
God.
to Poland on the back of a trailer. Shall we move the podcast on
Well, I haven't, what I've been up to yet.
to what you've been up to, Taylor?
Thanks. I see
That's
how
all
it
right.
is.
Yeah, go on.
I see how it
Go
is.
on, come on.
Let me get my list out.
Oh, bloody hell. He's
So-
organised now, isn't he?
I am out. What have I been up to?
Yes.
Well,
Go
I
on.
went to petrol hedonism, which was good fun.
Yeah, it was really good, yeah.
We did that.
Yeah, how was Sunday?
Very tiring.
Was it?
Oh, so tiring.
So tired. Were you walking around all the time? That's why I didn't see you on Sunday?
So I actually, the petrol hedonism on the Saturday, I went to an after party thing.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
box park.
Yeah.
And I didn't drink, but I got home at 4:30 in the morning.
What?
Yeah. Because
How do you do that?
I was just chatting to everyone. And I got chatting away for ages. And I got home at 4:30 in the morning.
Okay.
So I got up on the Sunday. I was like, oh,
Which also happened to be Mother's Day.
it
and
was
Eid.
Mother's Day, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I feel so tired.
Mm.
So I sort of stayed at home.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
didn't bother telling anyone, did
And
you?
No, I think I did.
No, I don't think you
Maybe I
did.
didn't.
that's really shameful, Taylor.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Shame.
You didn't even turn up
Shame.
on any day.
Yeah, where were you?
I don't know.
You were in holiday somewhere.
Probably skiing again.
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, did that.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Put new wheels on my 540i.
That does look very nice.
I finally fitted
Very, very
my
nice.
Alpina B10
Yeah.
18-inch wheels on my
Oh.
540i.
I've done a deal on some wheels
Have you?
for Nigel, my 993.
Finally.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Does this mean you can actually drive him now?
Yeah, that's that's been the thing that's been stopping
Yeah,
me
yeah.
from driving it.
No, you know what's stopping you? This chair right here.
That chair. Yeah.
We were going to get Phil out the other day to take to petrol hedonism, and we walked in here, looked at the podcast set, and went,
No. Because we haven't jotted down with.
We
like,
do need to
pen
mark
and
where
stuff.
everything
Yeah, we
is.
haven't marked it, so
Yeah.
I couldn't possibly take my
Yeah.
cars for a drive.
That's the reason.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anyway, so new wheels are on 540, which I'm absolutely over the moon with.
Yep,
They
very
look
good.
great. And
Yep.
I've brought that back out for the summer. I've MOT'd it a lot. So
Nice. Yeah.
very happy, been floating around with that.
Oh.
I have got
Oh.
pressing news.
Pressing, dude.
This is the most important news
Okay.
of the year.
Oh, okay.
I was speechless
Yeah.
when I saw this. Absolutely speechless.
Is it that you're on a diet?
No, we already know that.
Is it that you're still on a diet?
Yeah, I'm still
you
on
haven't
the diet.
given up
No.
yet? Oh, okay.
More pressing than that.
Okay.
My jaw hit the carpet when I saw it.
Okay.
Do you remember?
Yes.
About a year ago, the government installed roadworks on the M25
Yeah.
round where I live.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
As of a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah.
they're gone.
Oh.
All of them.
Does that mean there's no more road cones for you to hit?
Not a single roadwork on my commute.
Is
now.
this
wow.
why you're not late anymore?
Partly, but also partly because I get up earlier.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
It's
that.
amazing. Yeah.
Wow.
But not
So
a
wait.
single.
Does that mean, because you must be getting up late then?
All the roadworks are now in my commuting
Are they?
area.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, which is why I've been turning up.
Because I would say the roles
slightly.
have swapped recently.
Oh, well. How the turns table.
How the turntables.
Also the same as me. M4, finally, no
Fabulous.
roadworks anymore. It's
Yeah,
brilliant.
they're all in my commuting area.
Oh, okay,
brilliant.
yeah,
Of course they
So
are.
if I'm late, it's the government.
Mm.
Yeah. Blame
The
Tony Blair.
government. Tony Blair.
He used to be prime minister when I was a child. Tony Blair.
So old.
I know.
I used to remember, what was his name? What they had him on Top Gear.
Gordon
He had-
Brown.
No, he had
Just like the
a load
sun.
of Jags. Do you remember?
Jags.
Oh,
And no one liked him.
Tony. Was it Tony Two Jags?
No.
no.
Tony.
Something Two Jags.
I can't remember.
Can we move on?
Yeah.
Really
No,
boring conversation.
Anyway, so also I've got a new unit.
Yes, you do. Yeah. That's very
I've got a
exciting.
new unit.
Yeah.
It's an old unit.
Yeah.
It's quite an old building.
Doesn't it have a very interesting story?
It does have a very interesting
Go on.
story. If any of you know Ant Anstead, he appeared on, probably most well known on Wheeler Dealers.
Yep.
He came after Ed China.
Yep. Do you know who his girlfriend is?
Yeah, she's American.
It's Bridget Jones.
Bridget, yeah.
It's actual Bridget
Yeah.
Jones. Yeah.
Well, it's Ant Anstead's old unit.
whoa, that's cool.
It's where I believe where he started in the motor trade.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's got some really cool history to it.
Yep.
It's quite small, but it's a great little unit, and
Yep.
I'm really excited to do some stuff in there.
Very good. Excited for you.
So,
Maybe
got that.
maybe we'll go visit this one. Where is it?
It's in Hertfordshire.
No,
No.
we won't do that. No,
Brilliant.
it's too far
Okay,
away.
thanks for that. And
There's too many roadworks on the way, aren't there?
Just stop putting them in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
other than that, just working on our old grandfather clocks.
Nice.
And we went to a little pub and everyone smoked like this because they had all their old motors there, and then they went for a pint in the pub.
Fantastic. And now a quick break to tell you about this week's fantastic sponsor, Manual, that is revolutionizing hair loss treatment by combining science, technology, and medical expertise to deliver personalized cutting-edge treatment plans. And I'm sure you've all heard the phrase bald is beautiful, but if bald ain't for you, then Manual has the answer. Because whether you're at the start of your hair loss journey or deep in the throes of one, Manual has treatment options to target all stages of hair loss. And here's the best bit, 92% of men who used Manual's hair plans saw improvements in their hair loss with positive results in as little as between 3 and 6 months. The way Manual works is super simple too. Answer a few questions about your hair loss and medical history, and one of Manual's UK licensed experts will help you customize a plan to maximize your success and monitor progress. But don't take my word for it, because more than 200,000 men trust Manual's hair loss treatments. So if you want to give Manual a go to manual.co/AutoAlex to get started. And when you do, you'll get 50% off your first order. That's 50% off your first order when you go to manual.co/AutoAlex. Manual.co/AutoAlex for 50% off. Manual. Men's health the way it should be. Should we move the podcast on
Yes.
to
Shedfest.
Shedfest, which is on the 25th of May. If you like high mileage heroes and shitboxes, come to Shedfest. Any more?
No. So yeah, all show car tickets are already sold out.
Yes.
And I think the spectators are selling out quite quickly.
They
now
are
as
selling
well.
out very quickly, yeah. So Shedfest at Goodwood Motor Circuit, May the 25th. Be
Yes.
with you. Please come. It's going to be fantastic. We've got Dodgems. We've got loads of really cool stuff. Really cool stuff.
And I'm going to be there as well.
Edit that bit out. What time is it?
Great. Thanks for that.
But yeah, Freddie's
I
going to be
like how
there.
that's what you lead with. It's got Dodgems.
Everyone loves Dodgems,
Ignore
man.
all the cool cars that we've arranged to be there and everything. It's got Dodgems.
It does have Dodgems. We didn't have Dodgems last year.
We didn't know.
Yeah.
I do like Dodgems.
Innit?
And
Yeah.
we've got live music.
We do have live view. I need to phone them back. Band called Giant. I'm really sorry.
We might have live music.
No, we do. He messaged me yesterday saying, can we have a catch up? I was like, yeah, I'll phone you this week. But this week's been very busy. I got home at 10:30 last night, Rory.
Oh, God.
Wah! Phoned me a ambulance.
I get home at 9:30 most nights.
Well, you do live in Middle Earth. It's your fault. It's
That
not
is
my
true.
fault that you live all the way up there. Move house.
But he lives in
No.
Wales.
It's
Well, then
too
don't-
expensive down
Don't
here.
complain. Don't complain. No, it's not too expensive.
It-
You just spend
it-
too much money.
No, it is too
You need to
expensive.
start saving money.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, let's move on to Find of the Week,
It's time for Find of the Week.
where you, the audience, give us a budget and a category, and we will come armed with our car of choice and argue about whose is best. I've got a burp coming out.
Oh no.
Not on the thing. No,
Oh.
brilliant.
There we
Oh,
go.
I thought you were going to need burping.
No. Last week, and according to our poll, Rory won with the £5,000 first car challenge.
Second time in a row.
With his Mini Cooper with 51%, which proves that everyone's really boring who voted. So
Or more likely,
boring. Bore off.
you two just didn't seem to get the concept of a first car.
It's a modern classic. I chose a
You
Saab.
chose something that a 70-year-old man would have,
Yeah.
and you chose something that's just impossible
Yeah,
for
yours
a first car.
Yours was moronic.
Mine was great.
Yours was moronic.
fabulous.
A V12.
Great.
Was it a V? No,
Excuse me,
V10
before
diesel.
you
Yeah,
judge.
yeah.
If he won, who came second?
This week, Jose Meza.
No.
What?
Okay. What was the rest of the percentage? Who
I think
came
it was pretty even.
No. What was the
I
rest?
think Rory had like 34%, and you and me were like 30.
How?
No, I think it was 51% to the Mini, and I think it was 37 to Taylor. What does that leave with you, Alex?
36.
Okay.
36.
So 10.
10, about 10. About 10%.
Yeah. So you lost.
But who's counting, man? Anyway, this week, Jose Meza has challenged us to find a hot hatch for 7 hot hatch. I've just bought a Clio Williams.
God. I know. I love it.
Yeah. I thought
I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna-
Alpha 156 GTR. I told you about that as well. I'm really loving the car purchase. Anyway, Jose Meza has challenged us to find a hot hatch for £7,500. His email reads, "Greetings from the United States, chaps. Rory won the find of the week." Even him with the boring
You didn't
Mini.
pick a first car.
But I have a challenge for you. The talk from the recent episode in regards to the Clios. Did I mention them?
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry. And just hot hatch talk, plus me recently getting a Mark 7 Fiesta ST, made me want to put forward a challenge to find a hot hatch for £7,500 or roughly 10,000 USD. Are there going to be like tariffs on the pound now?
No.
Okay. Bonus points if it's a manual, and the exact hot hatch was also offered in the US. So, as a reminder, Jose Meza wants us to find a £7,500 or 10,000 US dollar hot hatch,
Well,
also in the US.
to be fair though,
in the US.
he will have to have 25% on top of his £10,000 now.
Yeah, that's true. $10,000.
So he needs,
dollars, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is this because
10,000.
Trump
Yes.
has broken
Yeah.
everything?
Yeah.
Did you know, fun fact,
Oh, yeah, go on.
I believe this is true, the Mark 7 Fiesta ST was only available in America as a 5-door.
5-door, yeah. Yeah, I believe you are true. Anyway, I'll go first, shall I?
Go on then.
Because we can just end it here with this car. It is, of course, a VW Golf Mark 5 3.2 V6 VR6 3.2 R32 full motion. I've just butchered that, haven't I? 250 horsepower, right?
you say
155
blue
miles an hour.
motion?
No, full motion. 0 to 60, 6.4 seconds. Look at this. I found one on Auto Trader, right? Fantastic car. £6,500. Bargain.
Very boring.
But look, it's blue. It's got doors. It's like
6.4 seconds as well.
No. Is it 6 point? Did I say 6.4?
That's not.
Let me read you the specs, right? All vehicles come with 12 months MOT, 12 months breakdown cover. Okay, this is not really telling me much about the car.
Well, you can see there that it's got 7 owners and 120,000 miles.
So it's just run in.
So it's knackered. They're nice, though. Not the best hot hatch ever made, though. But good car.
I didn't say it was the best hot hatch ever made. I said it's a fantastic choice. Also available in the US of A.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, yeah.
Okay.
Why? What have you got?
Oh, you know I'm quite a predictable person.
What BMW is it?
Obviously not a BMW.
Oh, is it French? Oh, is it a Megane?
No. If anyone is a car enthusiast or has any sense at all, they know that the French make the best hot hatch.
Oh, yeah.
And
Which
it's
is
available
why-
in the
Is
US.
it a Clio Williams?
My choice of today
Yeah.
Available in the
is
US.
a Peugeot 205 GTI with an MI16 in it.
Is that yours that you've got for sale?
No.
Okay.
But it's $7,000. It's on eBay and it looks fabulous.
So, you asked, is it available in the US? It is, because it's over 25 years old. It can be imported.
Well, there you go. Also,
Does it have tariffs now?
Yes, so that would have 25%.
Oh,
So you
okay.
are not
You're
within
over budget. You're
not
over
within
budget.
budget.
Whoa. You get bonus points if it's sold in the US, but I don't need bonus points because this is the best car. It's got red carpets. It's got red stripes. That you can't deny that they're fabulous. That I genuinely believe they are my favourite hot hatch in the world.
Cleo Williams.
But you know that the MI16 in a 205 is
But from the
fantastic.
examples the man was giving, I think
Mark
he was
7
looking
got-
as a
Mark 7
modern
Fiesta.
hot hatch.
He said hot hatch. No. Hot hatch.
I feel like that's
There
more
it
of
is.
a classic.
Doesn't matter. It's hot hatch.
Also over budget. We can't import it.
We shall let the audience decide.
No, the audience make really bad decisions.
No, they don't. Because
No, they
the
make
205
amazing decisions.
They make boring decisions.
Look at that
Rory.
car. Oh, it's just that is fabulous. And
That is
7 grand.
cool.
Oh, it's so
Yeah,
cool.
I like that.
You
I do
can't
like
even
that.
Rory. You can't.
It's
deny
got red
that.
car.
No,
Carpets.
it's really cool, but I would say it's more of a classic.
It's a hot hatch.
Right. Anyway, Rory.
Can I just say before we change?
Yes.
It's not a hot hatch. It's the hot hatch.
No, Clio
That
Williams.
is Genesis.
Okay.
No.
I'll give you that. It's
Every
better. Yes,
hot
yes,
hatch.
yes,
Thank you.
yes, yes,
They were
fine.
all. If it weren't for that,
Yeah.
none of yours would exist.
None of us would exist. Rory, what have you got? Wait, let's have a guess.
It'll be.
Is it? Oh, what kind of MG or Rover is it, Rory?
Oh god, yeah. Probably.
No, I've gone for something which we're not allowed to talk about. It's BMW,
Oh Christ!
I know what it is.
but it's the car that I think we all would choose, which is a 130i
Oh,
BMW.
that reminds me.
That's really annoying.
That reminds me.
You've got one of those.
There's one parked out in the yard, isn't there? Yeah, I've got one of those.
How much do you want with that?
Well, I'll get back to you. How much is this one?
So I think I've managed to find the most expensive one because we had £7,500. So
Yeah.
I've gone for it's £6,989.
Okay, yeah.
Very precise.
Mhm.
It is a 3 litre straight six
Yeah.
with the M Sport in black, nice wheels, and also performance wise. What was yours, Alex?
Mine?
Yep, 6.4. Do you say?
Really fast. Really fast.
This is 6.1
Is it?
and rear wheel drive as well.
Oh, mine is 6.4.
Name me another hot hatch that you can get rear wheel drive in.
Do you know what?
I'll take my front drive shafts out.
All day long, I would choose the 130 over the Golf. But I know it is technically a hot hatch, but it's more of a sports car than a hot
All
hatch
right,
because
you-
it's a manual rear
What's
wheel
the,
drive.
what's the mileage on that?
The mileage on this,
I
82,000.
was going to say, it better be under 100k for that.
Yeah,
and,
no.
and the price on that, please, Rory?
I already said.
Yeah, go on again.
£6,989.
Okay, so the one outside is £6,985.
Very ropey.
It's not. It's
It
fast.
is very
as well.
ropey.
It's fast.
The
incredibly
paint's
ropey.
faded on that one.
It's nearly 300 horsepower.
And it's nearly 200,000 miles.
Yeah, but it's nearly 300
and
horsepower.
the thing is, as we know,
Yeah.
these with a basic sort of tune, little bit of a map sort of thing.
Little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are incredible.
Yeah, but it's not faster than my 1,000 horsepower VW Golf, is it? And that's only
That's not got
6,500
1,000
pounds.
horsepower.
It could
yet.
do with a turbo.
It could do, but
Yeah.
it hasn't.
Okay.
I'd go for this any day.
Okay. Bore
Good
off.
car,
Yeah,
not really a hot hatch.
Yeah, it's a bit.
I
It's
think-
technically
all right. I think this is the perfect hot hatch, and it is a hot hatch
to drive about as a car.
to have as a daily. But
But-
this is a perfect daily hot hatch.
not as perfect as the Golf.
No, this is better.
This is
one-
way more left field.
The
What is
130
the
will be
MPG
better.
on that?
Nothing.
Who cares about MPG?
Well, no, genuinely, I'm actually interested. What is the MPG on
If
that?
the MPG is better than that, do you admit that this is a better car?
No,
So I've actually owned both of these cars.
Of course you have.
I've had 4 130i's and I've
Yeah.
had one R32. Both of them fabulous. Out of the R32, you will get no more than 22 miles to the gallon, realistically.
oh sorry, you little liar.
20. What?
6.5 seconds 0 to 60.
No, they've just updated it.
The 130i does get better fuel economy.
Yeah, no, it would do. Yeah. But this is the better car. It's left field. Anyway, you guys at home decide. How do they decide, Rory?
What are
There's a poll.
Do they need to?
What? There's a poll.
It's an obvious choice.
It's the 205, isn't it?
It's
Let's be
not.
honest. It's got
Well,
red
it's-
carpets in it.
Or-
It's a
look,
four motion
the two-
Golf. It's
the-
left field.
If we were doing best classic hot hatch, then yes, I would
No,
have picked
it's
yours.
just
But-
by
but-
the by. Give over. It's a hot hatch. It's the beginning, that hot hatch, is the best.
Right, everyone at home, can you please settle the argument?
All
Can
right,
you
vote in the link
yeah,
below
vote below
on
and
the
email
straw
out.
poll, yeah.
Email out.
It's the link below.
Yeah, but they want to email as well.
Oh, an email at podcast@TortoAlexCars.com.
a Torto Alex.
Yeah, so Torto Alex Cars.
Torto Alex Cars.
Or the podcast at Torto Alex Cars.
How much do you want with that 130i?
So I told you,
Oh,
6485.
sling your rock.
We'll talk later. I thought you weren't buying and selling cars anymore.
I'm not, but
You're just buying
so
cars now.
Off camera, like personal thing. For a while, I've really wanted to build another track car
Oh, okay.
because
yeah.
last year or a year before, I can't actually remember. I think it was the year before
Yeah.
actually. I had a Mark V Fiesta that was Puma swapped as a track car.
Yeah.
And I loved going on track days and, evening track days and stuff. And I haven't done it in ages. And I want to get more track time under my belt.
Okay.
But just as, something to do in my spare time. I really enjoy it.
Well, let's do a deal. Let's do a deal
And
right now.
I've been thinking about something rear wheel drive. And the first car that pops into my mind is a 130i.
Let's do a deal right now. That car is nearly 7
So
grand.
the first car you popped into your mind was a 130i.
Yeah, as a
for
track
car.
Yeah.
Not daily driver.
No,
You
it's
think
because
about
it's
the car.
because it's a good hot hatch.
No.
3.5 grand.
You've literally just sold it.
3.5 grand.
It's fantastic.
I'll give you 1,500 quid.
Oh, don't. No. We need to talk. Anyway, next segment of the podcast is news. Rory, what's the news?
The news is there are new car manufacturers coming to the UK. 6 of them.
6?
Yeah.
Are they all Chinese?
Yeah.
Are they all electric?
Yeah.
Let's move on. Why are you bringing us boring news?
So
I'm not
6.
interested.
6 manufacturers.
Yeah, but this just shows the dominance of the Chinese EV makers at the moment.
Are they also going to America?
Probably not at this rate.
Probably not.
No.
Probably not.
But I think it's good for us because you don't like these cars are actually so much cheaper than
It's
Teslas.
good for us.
Well-
So that our roads are going to be full of Chinese plastic
Look,
floating
right.
about.
Some of these electric cars actually sound quite exciting. There's one here from
He's
the
changed
new
it. He's
car
changed it.
manufacturer
That's
never been
changed.
called
Yeah.
Onvo.
Onvo. Okay.
And I will admit, it does look a lot like a Tesla,
Yeah.
but that is apparently because it is the most aerodynamic efficient SUV on the market.
What's the drag coefficient?
L60.
No, that's not a drag coefficient. Is that the name of the car?
That is the name of the car.
Okay, L60. Okay.
How many miles do you think it will do to a single charge?
2,000. 2,000.
Somewhere in between those numbers, there is an answer.
How many miles? Okay, so how big is the battery? Can you tell me that? Can you tell me the price?
It's an L60.
Oh, it's 60. It's 60 watts. Can you tell me the price of it? And then I can...
No, because it's not in the UK
Oh,
yet.
jeez. Okay, so electric car, 450 miles.
600.
What?
20 miles.
It says it'll do that, but
Yeah.
I guarantee it won't.
No,
there's a video on
Chinese manufacturers have actually been quite good with their batteries.
Or it'll do 600 miles of range for the first 6 months.
Also, there is another car coming.
Oh, yeah, go on.
It is, well, another car manufacturer,
Yeah.
Yangwang,
Yang Wang.
which
That sounds like really
may have
shit
actually
budget
seen
tyres.
Yangwang on
Do they
TikTok
do
and stuff.
Do they do tyres?
No, so they do like it almost looks like a Defender, but it's the one that goes in the water
Oh, yeah.
and then it
I've
just
seen
starts
that.
floating
I've seen the
about, and then
video,
it
yeah.
also does a little spinning in a
Yeah,
circle.
yeah. Can I see it?
Yeah, it's the Yangwang
Oh.
U8 SUV.
Yeah, that's huge, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
massive.
So that will actually come to the UK now, apparently.
So,
Which-
okay, so that will probably come out before the electric or hybrid electric Defender and stuff then.
Yeah, and it's going to have
Oh, he's excited.
1,180
Yeah.
brake horsepower.
That's too much.
That's a lot.
That is
a
actually too
lot.
much.
that is
I
incredible.
genuinely don't see the point of that. What is the point of having that much power in that vehicle? I
Towing.
really don't see
Towing.
the point. That is like just stupid.
Towing Rory's broken Defender on the way to Alltrace.
Do you know what, though?
Yeah.
There is one manufacturer here that's not Chinese.
Really?
Yeah.
So one of the 6 is not
Yeah.
Chinese. Okay.
And it is Mobilese.
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 Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Mobilese.
So where would that country be?
Mobilese. French?
Yes.
Oh.
So the parent company's Renault.
Yeah.
And Taylor, you are going to adore this.
Oh.
They are making a new version of a Citroen sort of style
Oh,
thing.
wow.
like
Oh, isn't that nice? A Twizy style.
It's
isn't
like a
it?
Twizy, yeah.
Yeah.
That is nice.
Wow.
I do like
Because
that.
Renault stopped making the Twizy because it didn't sell.
Yeah, but now,
Now
this
they're going to try.
this one is going to have airbags,
Yeah.
That's good.
Wow.
airbags,
That's good.
Yeah.
a battery,
Yeah.
Wow.
and airbags.
Nice.
This is literally the most pointless car because it's so narrow, but yet you can't lane split because it's too wide to lane split. So you have to sit in traffic and you still get all of the fumes and stuff.
But
But
they're going to be releasing
Yeah.
a van version
Now that sounds nice.
called the Bento
the Bento.
or Bento. And apparently it trades the single rear seat for more boot space.
Did you know they did a commercial version of the Ami?
no.
It comes with no passenger seat. It's just a load area for your
Okay.
load.
Okay.
I don't want any of it. It's all plastic.
Mm.
They are rubbish.
Yeah, but they're
Do you
not.
know-
They're not designed
They're
for you,
not,
are
but
they? They're not meant for you, Taylor.
I
they're
I
just-
think we need to stick Taylor in a Chinese electric car. And
I'll
see
smash
what,
it.
and
With
see what
1,000 horsepower.
Yeah, I want to see what you actually think.
Oh,
of it.
You know, he'll
Smash
be
it up.
behind the wheel. It's like, you know what? actually quite
rubbish.
like this.
No, it's rubbish.
No,
Do you know what I don't like the most about all of them?
Yeah, go on.
Is they're not designed to last. So they are throwaway items.
No modern car is.
Sorry. What car did we just sell?
Yeah, but the Tesla. I'm sorry.
How many miles has it done?
Okay.
How many miles has it done?
No. It done a huge amount of mileage, which is fabulous.
462,000.
And it had lasted very well,
Yep.
and it was reliable. I don't think that car will last another 5 years.
I disagree. I think the electric cars will last. The problem is, and I always keep saying this, where are they charging them?
No, I think they're all just throwaway.
There's going to be too many electric cars.
Where are they charging them?
Yeah. Well, they're going to be installing more chargers.
But
aren't they?
this is the interesting thing. If the Chinese manufacturers now start coming over here
Yep.
in their hordes,
Yeah.
are they going to now invest into the infrastructure?
I think they are, yeah. Otherwise, they have no people to sell them to.
Yeah,
They're
or
gonna
is
have
this
to.
going to be one of those things where they just leave it to the government to carry on?
In which case, we're all screwed.
Would just never happen.
The only thing that I really, really hope about all of this, because our motoring, the way that cars are now is changing so rapidly, I can't even keep up with it. And it does actually genuinely stress me out because cars are my passion. It's
Yeah.
the same as all of us.
Yeah.
The only thing that I hope is that there's not a war on us driving our clocks about.
No.
And that we're, in 10, 20, 30 years' time, we can still drive them about.
All right.
You think I've got 10, 20, 30 years left in me?
No, but that's why I'm just using it as an example.
Okay, thank you.
If there is anyone who works for Yang Wang, I want to see, because he
Who the hell is going to work for Yang Wang who watches and listens to this?
they listen to everything.
They're listening right now.
They're listening right now. I want to see this man saying that he's not that excited, but then drive a tank into the water.
All right. I will only road test a Chinesian vehicle if I can do
Words.
what's the test called?
Moose test?
No.
Dum, dum,
What does
dum,
Whistling
dum,
Diesel
dum,
do?
dum.
Destruction test.
Not a destruction
Durability test.
I will only
Oh.
do it if it's durability test.
All right, we'll buy one. It'll probably only cost 20 quid anyway.
Yeah. We'll chuck it in the bin when we're done.
10,000.
Shut up.
No.
Shut up.
Imagine.
For that thing.
But it can
You've tried
drive in the
before.
water.
Well, anything can drive in the water.
And
It
it's
just might not come out.
Yeah, no, it drives in the water.
Okay.
Do you know what will astonish me, which I'm quite excited for,
Yeah.
is these Chinesian vehicles to enter onto British car auctions for a fantastically low percentage of their value
Yeah.
in
then
not a long
and then
amount
we'll buy
of
them
time.
and we'll smash them up.
Because imagine going out and spending £110,000 on a Chinese car and then selling it a year later.
Oh, also, all
Yes.
of these Chinesium cars are coming in.
No.
No, but they are. You've just told us. Are you all
Sorry,
right, Rory?
Rory's
Your
the
face
sausage
is doing
rolls
weird
getting
things.
to him.
There was too much sausage roll.
How much money do you think they're going to be spending on budget for marketing?
All of it.
Nothing.
No,
No.
they're going to spend
Loads.
millions.
Can we just iterate back to
Yeah.
us talking about this? Not sponsored, and we can, that by the fact that we can say they're shit.
Have you ever driven one of those?
No, but that was a proof of
Oh,
concept.
that we're not sponsored.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall we move
Yeah.
it on before we get a lawsuit?
Yeah. All right. 2, keep or quit. Remember, keep or quit. Right?
Yeah.
We are the agony uncles and the agony aunts. Where
Keep it.
All right.
Just
Thank
keep
you
it.
very much for watching and listening. Keep or quit. Billy Hards has written in. Hello, Autolex team. Hope you are well. Hoping you can help with my keep or quit dilemma. Lemma. I have adopted an ex-racing greyhound called Rusty, who me and my partner love very much. My daily driver is a 2018 M140i, which is absolutely fantastic. 435 horsepower, 35 to 40 mpg, and comfortable and easy to drive, being 8-speed auto with all the mod cons and options. What, Taylor?
I
what?
bought one of those brand new. It's the only brand new car I've ever bought.
Okay.
2018 M140i.
Yeah, how did that go?
I sold it in 6 months. Good
Fantastic. However, getting a 30-kilogram greyhound in and out of the back seats can be a challenge. Once he's in, he is comfortable, but I get a bit envious seeing other dogs let themselves in and out of the boot of an estate. My agony aunt dilemma is this. I would like to change cars not only to suit the dog, but to free myself from car finance, in brackets, cost of living, etc. But the M140i has been fault-free for 15,000 miles of driving and does do a very good job as a daily. So, would you keep at it, making a bit of a compromise for the dog, but keeping excellent daily driver duties? Or quit and switch it up to something that is more practical but lose some daily capabilities, performance and reliability with a budget of £4,000 cash. And then in capital letters, the dog is non-negotiable, lol.
That's fair.
Lots of love. Look forward to your options from Billy, Abby and Rusty.
So what I was going to say to that
Yep.
is sell the M140i
Yeah.
and just go out and buy a 340i touring,
Yeah.
and then you can take all your mods off your
But
M140i.
He can't do that.
But you can't do that
No,
because
he
it's
can't do
budget.
that. Yeah.
So keep it or get. Do you know? I've just been offered an F11 for £3,000.
Have you?
Yeah,
F11 being a 5 Series touring.
yeah. Get an F11
Yeah.
because they're quite cheap now.
They are.
Some
Would
of
that be
them.
reliable though?
Yeah,
Not at £3,000.
ours have been reliable.
Have they?
Yeah, mine's been absolutely
Was mine
faultless.
reliable?
No, but
Don't-
you
don't-
didn't
you
top
did-
your oil
shut
up.
up.
You
and
did
Everyone
buy it on the
serviced
cheap
yours.
end.
Everyone just needs to calm down, all right?
And,
We're all getting
and you did
emotional.
run with 1 litre less oil than it needed.
1 litre out of like 7.
It doesn't matter. You had
It
1 litre
matters.
less, which turns out probably became that 1 litre that you needed when you went round a really sharp corner going quite quickly.
Oh, it's going very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the timing chain that was fitted a year before, that was a cheap, shitty one. So I'm
Yeah.
not surprised. It would have snapped anyway.
Mm.
Yeah, even if I had 2 more litres for extra
Well, why don't
lubricity.
we drain a litre
Yeah, uh-huh.
from Chris's car now
Yeah, okay, we can do that.
and then go around that same corner at the same speed and
Okay.
see what happens?
Yeah, fine. I'll do it multiple times, backwards and forwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. So keep or quit, what are you saying?
I'm going to say sell it and buy an
Good.
F11 530D.
Okay, I'm also saying sell it. M140s are 2 a penny. You see 1,000 of them a day. They're boring. They're fast, but they're boring.
They do make a good noise.
They do make a good noise, but Rusty needs more space. I'm also a dog owner, and no way would I put Maisie in a small car.
Do you know what I like the most about M140Is?
What?
That I'm really excited about the day when they're about 15, 20 years old and they're
Very cheap.
really cheap.
Yeah. Also very broken because they're probably
Yeah,
driven.
and we can buy them and
yeah. And put
do stuff with them.
put dogs in them.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll put dogs
we'll
in them.
put greyhounds in them.
But yes, I would also say get rid of it. You don't want to finance a car as well. You don't want to do that.
It's not bad.
Spend maybe £5,000 on something a bit more interesting. F11 is a very, very good option. Other options? What can you get for four
You
grand?
could get an
estate.
E91.
Yeah,
3 Series.
away from BMW. Anything else interesting?
Or away
you
from
could get,
E46 touring.
or you could get a cheap.
Oh, are they reliable? Are they, Rory?
They are when they're not supercharged.
Oh, okay.
Or you could get a cheap E70 X5. It's got-
No, don't tell him to get an SUV, man. What about something like an Alfa Romeo 159 Estate, the Sport Tourer? They're like 2 litre.
What about a Skoda Superb?
Boring?
They're quite
That is
boring.
boring.
Yeah, really.
The one
Octavia VRS.
oh god, they're boring.
Shut up.
Can you get one of them for £5,000?
Yeah, easily. Yeah,
No,
yeah.
they're actually all right. The Octavia VRS.
Yeah.
They're good. Yeah, not bad.
But also, yeah, I would agree as well with you guys to
Yeah.
get rid of it.
Yeah.
I would have the paranoia that it's going to get robbed.
What, the
'Cause-
dog?
No, the 140Is.
Oh.
they don't really get nicked.
I thought they get nicked quite a lot.
Not really.
No, isn't it the steering wheels that get nicked?
Yeah, the steering wheels get nicked. Yeah,
Mm.
people nick the steering wheels. I don't think that's as much of a thing now.
Is it not?
Do you know? I know someone had their steering wheel nicked and it wrote off the car
Yeah.
because they cut through the steering column.
That's bad.
Why would you do that?
Speaking of write-offs, I've bought a Clio Williams Cat C.
Yeah, I haven't mentioned it at all.
Have I not?
No.
Shall I mention
I
it?
tell you what.
No,
go into it?
don't mention
Do you want
it.
me to talk
Don't
about
men-
it?
No,
I tell you
please
what.
don't.
Yeah.
That was £4,000 and you could get a greyhound in the back of that.
I could. It would be in 2 pieces, but yeah.
What, the car or the greyhound?
Both. Anyway, Billy, Abby and Rusty, please get rid of the M140i and give Rusty some more space.
Yeah.
Rusty needs space. Are you leaning over to fart?
No, I was,
You're doing
I
the
was
fart
leaning-
lean.
No, if
You
I was
are.
doing that, then I'd lean this way, so it
Oh, so
wafts
it
towards
wafts
you.
towards me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can
lovely.
you know the V8 that's in your S5?
Yes,
Did they do that in an estate version?
yes.
Of anything?
They did a B7 S4 4.2 litre manual estate
How much are they?
V8.
How much are those?
About £5 or £6,000.
I think that would be a cool car.
Would be.
Because he likes something that's quite quick, doesn't he? A
Yeah.
bit spicy.
Yeah.
And we're
Do you
giving him diesel options.
And imagine, M140i sounds good.
Do you know
V8.
what I do love?
yeah.
Do you remember my B5 S4? The twin
Oh
turbo
my
V6.
God, that was ridiculous. Because
That
I
was-
had one of those as well, which is completely standard.
Mm.
Yours was yellow, was it?
So I had 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I had a silver one, a yellow one and a blue one.
Yep.
And the silver one was the fastest, the first one I had. And I think it was 450 horsepower.
It was so and the noise it made, it sounded like a GTR.
It sounded like a Nissan GTR.
Yeah.
Do you remember that day we were in it
Yeah.
and you were on the phone and I dropped it a gear, floored it through a tunnel and it went, whap! And you just put the phone like down a bit and your jaw hit the carpet. And
It
you went,
was amazing.
sorry about that.
Yeah, that really surprised me. Yeah,
It was
yeah.
so good, that car.
It was really good. The
Such
way
a
that
good
got up to 70 miles an hour was incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. And the noise, it wasn't the quantity, it was the way it sounded.
Yeah.
That twin turbo V6, so good.
It
So
is so
maybe
good.
have a look at a B5S4 because they're brilliant. They are a bit to maintain, I won't lie, but they're brilliant.
Yeah. And Rory, you're of the same sentiment. Get rid.
Get rid.
Move on.
Get a V8.
Rusty needs you. Get rid, get V8.
Get never straight in a V8.
Okay, right. Anyway, with that happy news, we're going to call it there. Thank you very much for watching with your eye holes on YouTubes and listening with your ear holes on wherever you listen. And to everyone who is listening and watching and doing whatever you're doing, hope you have a fantastic remainder of the week. And whatever you do to the best of your abilities. If you want to get in touch with us, where can they do that, Rory?
Podcast at autoalexcars.com.
Fantastic. And if you came to Food and Fuel at Bicester, we hope you had a fantastic time. And if you're coming to Shedfest on the 25th of May, we look forward to seeing you. It's going to be fantastic. And show season is upon us.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
The sun is shining, the sky is blue,
Yes.
and the clocks are out.
Yes. It's nearly as blue as my Clio Williams that I've just purchased.
God.
Good
All right.
Lord.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, we're going to go and pick up a car for you now, Rory. Taylor.
Yeah, me. I'm
What?
buying a turbo.
We need to get into a car right now and then drive to Southampton to pick up a car for
Yes. Okay.
Taylor. Bye.
Bye.